प्रेक्षितः प्रेक्षकश्चैव षडेते सेवका धमः. Shadaite means six types. Sevaka, servants. Adhamaha means those who are inferior. So there are six types of inferior servants which are given in this verse. And what are those? Okay, let's take it one by one. So first one is Alir. So there are six kinds. Alir, Bano, Jyotishikaha, Stabdibhuta, Kimekakaha, and Prekshita, Prekshaka. Six types. So first one is Alir. Alir means bee-like disciple. Like honey bee or bee. A bee sits on one flower for a short time, takes honey, and then flies elsewhere, right? So now when we have this bee-like disciple, Alir, what he does is he stays close to the Guru only while receiving benefit, because a bee is there as long as she can take the honey. So once the honey is there, flies elsewhere. So these disciples, they stay near Guru only while receiving benefit. Mm. They take knowledge, prestige, association, or facilities available with this, with being with the Guru, and then leaves when discipline is expected, when surrender is expected, when following of rules and regulation is expected. So such a person treats the Guru like a resource, not a shelter. So that is be-like one. Um, what are the symptoms? How can we know who is a be-like disciple? Um, Disciples who are always searching for new inspiration, they don't develop loyalty. They they're easily distracted by novelty. Like we read Srila Prabhupada's books, we hear his lectures, and sometimes it comes Prabhupada is speaking the same thing again and again. We are not this body, we are soul. I want something very important, very unique. Actually, for a preacher, the biggest sense gratification, what is the biggest sense gratification for a preacher, one who's preaching? We may think, oh, going to different places. We may think going to or eating nice prasadam, like yesterday I was eating, or many other thing we can see, a preacher, or having followers, etc. But the biggest sense gratification for a preacher is to speak new things in the lecture. Yeah. So that people should come afterwards and lecture, Atul Krishna Prabhu, where did you study this? We have studied all Prabhupada books. We didn't get anywhere. And then Atul Krishna Prabhu says, oh, yeah, I'm getting it. So to speak new things. So such disciples, they're easily distracted by novelty. Like say, for example, a person attends one temple, then another, then another. Oh, this speaker is better, this philosophy is deeper, this group gives more recognition. So we go everywhere. But we never develop surrender. He never develops steadiness. Bhakti, to be a good disciple, what are the qualities required? Steadiness. You should be steady. Surrender to your guru. You should be accountable. And there should be genuine transformation. That is called a good disciple. Not like Alir, not like be like, who has no surrender, no steadiness. He is not accountable to anyone. And there is no transformation because he is just distracted by so many things. There are people who like, we go to this katha. Why? Because that person, the way he speaks, I get tears in my eyes. So we are not hearing katha just to have tears in our eyes. And sometimes we like kathas where nowadays in India, when they advertise Bhagavad Katha, so they advertise it as musical Bhagavad Katha, you know. So musical Bhagavad Katha, we've never heard that Shukadev Goswami, while he was speaking Bhagavad Katha, In between, he was stopping after every 10 minutes and singing one bhajan, Radha Dhund Rahi, Kisi ne Mera Sham Dekha. No. Uh, he didn't have all the musical accompaniments with him sitting. Okay, after every 10 minutes, they were. So the thing is, we should have genuine transformation which comes by surrender. Surrender to Guru, surrender to Parampara. In fact, there is a word called unchaste. So these Alir-like devote disciples who be like disciples, they are unchaste. We need chastity to Parampara. We need chastity to Guru. We need chastity to the Parampara, the Vaishnavas we are following. So chastity is what is the meaning of chastity? A wife is a chaste wife when she surrenders to her husband. It doesn't mean she doesn't respect others. She respects everyone, but her surrender is to her husband. Similarly, a good disciple is a chaste disciple to Parampara, to Guru. So his surrender is for the Parampara and Guru, although he respects all others also. So that is the first kind of disciple, uh, Alir. We could have expanded more on this, but we have to cover the six types. Otherwise, you all will curse me that why did you start a topic which you couldn't end? So I have to be careful. So this is first, Alir. Then it is said, Alir Bano. Bano means arrow. Ban means arrow. Uh, so arrow-like disciple. So we had first is be like disciple, which is not steady, etc. So now Ban, arrow-like disciple. Arrow-like disciple means what is the meaning of arrow? Arrow means that pierces. Arrow goes and pierces the heart. So here, disciple, arrow-like disciple means one who pierces the heart, or he hurts Guru or Vaishnavas through disobedience, criticism, arrogance, harsh words, or betrayal. So, like an arrow, we know once released, you cannot take it back. So these kind of people they are like arrow that when responsibility comes, they disappear. Like arrow is shot, it's gone. So they disappear when responsibility comes. What are the symptoms of these people? They argue constantly. They think they know better than their seniors. Many times it happens with us also, isn't it? Sometimes has it happened that we see the seniors and speaking something and we think that I know better than them. What lecture is he giving? I can speak better than them. Yeah. Many times, no. So these are bano, hurting, disobedience. Mm. So he thinks that he knows better than seniors, or he uses intelligence without humility. By like arrow is meant to go and hurt someone or kill someone. So they hurt others emotionally, right, with their words. Sometimes words are sharper than the arrows. Mm. So tongue becomes a weapon for them. So we should not be arrow-like person. Because if you are not very strong, if you are not humble, then what happens is we injure or we hurt others through what? Say, for example, you are with devotees and you're just gossiping, you're talking about politics, or you're just fault finding. Uh, these all things, these are actually hurting others. Because if you are just gossiping also, you are actually destroying the time which is available to you for bhakti. Mm. And sometimes we speak little harsh words because we know one harsh word can destroy years of trust. Just one harsh word is enough. It is said that, you do the difference between ordinary person and Krishna is to the ordinary person, you do 99 good things, 99 good things, and just one wrong thing, by mistake or whatever, one, he will never see you again. I'm not going to see you throughout my life. You did this to me. He'll forget all what you have done. And what is Krishna? You do 99 offenses to him, which obviously, why I've taken this 99? Because Shishupal did that. So you do 99 offenses to Krishna and just do one small service. Krishna forgets all 99 offenses and just accepts one service. That is Krishna. So we have Bano, like, harsh word, destroying years of trust. So real disciple is one who learns correction without rebellion. He speaks truth, but with humility and affection. It's not like arrow. It's not like a barn, going straight. Sometimes we want to correct someone and we just want to be like arrow, destroying him. So that's, and even with the seniors, even with the guru. So don't become an arrow in the heart of the guru. Become a pleasure. Guru should be happy to have a disciple like you. So that is the second one, Bana. So Alirbano Jyotishikaha. Jyotishikaha means astrologer like disciple. Jyotishi. You know Jyotishi? Jyotish means astrologer. So astrologer like disciple. What is astrologer like disciple? Astrologer like disciple is who always, when the service is given, he delays service, waiting for the perfect moment. Like, astrologer. What is astrologer? You go, okay, this time is good, this Mahurat, right? Get married at 12:55. Sometimes they do that, that if you have a marriage, it is at 12:55 only. And you got married at 12:55. Then no problems, no fighting. Everything is going on, right? That Muhurata is no use. Uh, we want to see everything we want to do in a Muhurat, right? We see for everything, especially for the marriage. I don't know how here, but in Maharashtra, anyone from Maharashtra, then you may have Maharashtrian here. So in Maharashtra, I like the marriage system a lot because I saw when marriage was being conducted, and this was in our temple back in 97, 98 something. So that was in a Maharashtrian style. And Maharashtrian marriage is like, if they are standing, so the boy and the girl stand and they have a curtain in between or a cloth or something, right? You know that? They have it like that. That is okay, but the best part of that is that he chants before they take down the curtain or take down that cloth, which is there in between both of them. They are not able to see each other. Uh, the mantras are chanted. Shubhamangal Savadhan. Savdhan means caution. Be generally the word Savdhan is used for that, right? Shubhamangal Savadhan. So when I was hearing that, I was thinking, yeah, wonderful marriage system. Because before the cloth or before the curtain is taken down, before you can see each other, he's cautioning, Savdhan, abhi bhi bhagne ka samay hai, bhag sakte ho. If you want to run away, still there is time. Once the curtain is down, then you'll be caught. So something like that. Anyway, so Jyotishika means, Jyotishika means he delays service. Say like, I'll start after this is done. Let me settle down in my career first. Then I will do this. Okay, Guruji has asked me, but no problem. Let me get married. Now I'm getting married. So for 6 months, I cannot take any service because I'm getting married. I don't know why people spend so much time in marriage. I tell devotees, if you have marriage, on the day of marriage, go to office, take half day leave, go there, get married, and go back to the work. Why 6 months or 8 months they start preparing so much, right? And they should go in dhoti kurta. No, don't wear that sherwani and suit. I don't know why they wear. That's not our culture. And they will wear that sherwani only once in a lifetime. and then they'll keep it hanging in their house, Meri Barbadi ka Lakshan. But they want to wear it. Very, very simple dhoti kurta, what you're wearing daily, go and get married. What's the big problem? Why spend so much? Anyway, because I'm a brahmachari, so I don't understand. You all may be having a very, very important reason for that. So please carry on. So Jyotishikaha, I'll start after I get married. I'll start after retirement. Right now, I have to earn. I have to take care of my family. Uh, which is the thing, they are waiting for good conditions to come for the seva. Some seva is given. Say, let this happen, then I will do it. Mm. Like a Jyotishi waits for a muhurta. So these kind of people, they have endless planning and little execution. They are actually, we can say, spiritually sentimental people, but practically inactive. That kind of disciples. Uh, and I'll tell you one very good secret. Maya loves postponement. Maya loves it. When you postpone, okay, not now, I'll do. Maya is very happy. Good, you are under my care and concern. So Maya loves you for that if you do this. So transformation happens if we want to be a good disciple. What is the life of a disciple? Obedience. If you ask in one word, what is the life of a disciple? Obedience. Not delaying, immediate obedience, practical engagement, present, sincerely. You be there. So we should not wait for the best time to serve Krishna. Right? Sometimes it's the best time to serve Krishna. What is the best time to serve Krishna? If I ask you this question, what is the best time? Anytime. You don't have to see Muhurta. That okay, 12:57, I will go and serve Krishna, otherwise I will not. You can serve Krishna anytime. Then you say, oh, then why in deity worship we have strict timings? We should not have. We should go and do it. Yeah, deity worship is there. That's one part, because there we show our love by being very punctual. If you love someone, suppose somebody comes to your house and he says, okay, I want prasadam at 8 o'clock, and then you'll start preparing at 8 o'clock. Huh? How will it be? Are you showing your love to the person? He wants it at 8 o'clock, you start preparing and then give it at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then say, oh. So if you really love, if he says 8 o'clock, you'll be ready 5 minutes before 8 o'clock. So if you want to love Krishna, we are ready to serve him on time. So the right time to serve Krishna, best time to serve Krishna is now. Don't wait for conditions to become ideal. Now, if Arjuna would have was in the midst of the battlefield, Krishna did not think, or Arjuna did not think, this is not the right time to receive Bhagavad Gita. He said, let the battle be over, and then we will sit peacefully and discuss Bhagavad Gita. No, immediately, there itself. If the need is there, there itself. So these are the third kind of disciples. We don't have to become like them. And they are called Jyotishikaha. Jyotishikaha means astrologer-like disciple. So we have seen till now Alir, that is bee-like disciple, Bano, arrow-like disciple, Jyotishikaha, astrologer-like disciple. And then his fourth is Stabdi Bhuta. Stabdi Bhuta means dull, stabd, dull or inert, spiritually inert disciple. Lazy, passive, resistant. So, stabdi bhuta, which is like even after instructions are given, there is no enthusiasm to do anything, no initiative, no urgency. Okay, I have to do it. Like we know there are disciples who Prabhupada used to explain first class, second class, third class disciple. That as soon as when you get the instruction, he thinks how to follow. Let me see, I will try to follow. Then the second class is as soon as you're given the instruction, you start following. The first class is before even Guru says, he understands the heart of the Guru and he follows. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale. So Rupa Goswami was the best disciple. Why? He could understand the heart of Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he didn't have to tell him, do this, do this, do this. He was already doing wonderful service. So Stabdi Bhuta are these kind of people. What is the symptom of that? Constant lethargy. They want to avoid responsibility. Yeah, we are here, we are coming for the program. Like suppose this program is there and some service is given, some responsibility is given. Prabhu, this is your responsibility. You have to see to it that all the hall arrangements are done. And then he said, Prabhu, I'll not be able to reach on time. Can you give this service to someone else? When I'm there, I'll do whatever you say. So we want to avoid responsibility. Or even in our chanting, we chant mechanically. This is also Stabdi Bhuta. We are, we have to be very alert in our chanting. It should not be mechanical, just sit down, Hare Krishna, how many are over? Hare Krishna, how many are over? Mm. So this is symptom of a person who is into Stabdi Bhuta. Mm. So Guru gives instruction, and like say Guru says, okay, come on, I need your help, do this thing, or please preach or improve your sadhana. And the response is, you delay it, you give excuses, or you have half-hearted effort. A good disciple is that he gives 100%, whatever, like he takes the instructions of the Guru as his life and soul. He doesn't delay it. He doesn't do it half-hearted. Okay, now again I have to do this. So bhakti requires spiritual alertness. Sleeping man cannot receive treasure, even if treasure is placed before him. So we need enthusiasm, utsaha. As Rupa Goswami explains, this is one of the foundational quality of advancement. Utsaha nishchayat dhairyat tattat karma pravartanat sangatyaga sato vritte shadbhir bhakti prasidati. So utsaha is required. How will you get utsaha, nishchay and dhairya? In that verse, Rupa Goswami says three things you need. Utsaha, nishchaya, dhairya. Utsaha means enthusiasm. Nishchaya means confidence. Dhairya means patience. And how will you get all these things? Then next line he says. So if you want three things, Utsaha, Nishchaya, Dhairya, do three things. And what are the three things? Utsaha, Nishchaya, Dhairya, tat, Nishchaya, Dhairya, tat tat karma pravartanat sangatyaga satovritte. Tat tat karma pravartanat means be very strict in following rules and regulations. Don't just neglect them. Tat tat karma pravarta. Don't become a, just for the namesake you're following or other thing. Tat tat karma. Be very strict with rules and regulations. And sangatyaga. Check your association, whom you are associating. And satovritte. Follow on the path of the great acharyas, or sato. Sato means follow on the path of the truth. So enthusiasm is required, but these kind of people, they have no enthusiasm. Stabdi Bhuta. How many we have covered? Four. Okay. Now the fifth one. Kimekakaha. These are wonderful disciples. Kimekakaha means, why me alone? Kim means why. Kim ekakaha. Why me alone? There are so many people. Why are you telling me only to do this? Every time any service, you tell me only. Because I'm doing the service. Why only me? A good disciple is, why not me? That is a good disciple, not why only me. Like sometimes when we have challenges in our life, what we do, we ask Krishna, why me? Why are you doing this to me? So we see all around, devotees are so happy, others have no problem. Why me? A good disciple is, he never tells Krishna, why me? He tells Krishna, try me. No problem. Go on doing it. Try me. So Kimekakaha means, why should only I serve? Others are also there. Why am I always asked to do this service? All the time I'm only asked. There's so many devotees and all. This temple president is not good. Always asking me only to do this. So, Kimekakaha. So they do service, but they do service with resentment. And they start comparing the workload. See, I am doing this, and what? Look at that devotee. Look at that devotee. He is not doing any service. Nobody tells him anything. So we seek fairness more than seva. So we should not be seeking fairness. Oh, already time is up. We should be seeking seva always. A good disciple is who always think how I can get more. Not that, okay, enough, why everything is kime kaha, why me only? He said, why not me? Oh, Prabhu, you have given service to him, what about me? I'm waiting. And then he said, oh no, you have already done 1 hour seva, but only 1 hour. I need another 2, 3 hours. I can give 24 hours. Why? Because when you start calculating that how much I have got and how much others have got, that is not love. Love does not calculate. Mother Yashoda never said, why should I only care for Krishna? Did she say any time? Did you hear any time that she was finally frustrated and say, enough is enough. I don't want to take care of your Krishna. She never said that. Love means accepting sacrifice. Love means happy to do something for the other person. That is love. How you show your love to Krishna? By seva. So the mood of devotion is, how can I help? Not why should I be inconvenienced? How can I help? So have these examples of great devotees. Or, okay, we're talking of Yashoda, we're talking of Nanda Maharaj. You see our present generation of gurus. Are they not continuously doing? They have been like Prabhupada disciples who have served for so many years. They're still continuing. They are not thinking, why should I do it? Why should I only do all the things? Let others do it. They're going on taking more and more responsibilities, no new projects, preaching, new areas, everything they are doing. Why? They don't feel, okay, we have done enough. In fact, I feel sometime that if any of them also says, yes, I've done enough, I just need now rest, which is fine. They have done so much for us. We are just eating the fruits. Like you see now, wherever I go, everything is arranged. The program is arranged, everything. I remember one time when Srila Prabhupada disciple chastised me. He said, what preaching are you doing? And I was like I was ready with my, list of preaching. Prabhupada, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. He said, what preaching you do? You go, everything is ready. The congregation is ready. The lectures, everything is ready. You just sit and give class. And I was like taken aback. Yeah, that's true. Wherever I go, everything is ready for me. He said, if you want to preach, preach like Srila Prabhupada. He didn't have the lecture ready. He didn't have the people ready when he went to preach, right? He didn't have the Vyasasan ready. He didn't have people to welcome. When he came to America, no one was there to welcome him. He had to start his own class. He had to invite people, everything. So when he said this to me, I was really happy. Yes, I'm not preaching. This is just my sense gratification that I just go, speak, and come back. So of course I've started now. After hearing that, I go to the places where not everything is not ready for me. Sometimes I come to places where everything is ready, like Manchester, but sometimes I try going. Anyway, so instead of asking how can I help, instead of asking how can I help these kind of disciples, they ask why should I be inconvenienced. So these are the fifth kind of disciple. Kimekakaha, why only me? And the last, we have very less time, just 1 minute remaining, but let me complete. Last one, sixth type is Preshita, Prekshita, Prekshakaha. Prekshakaha means preacher. So Prekshita means one who gives, speaks. Or the Prekshita Prekshaka means one who passes the buck. Okay, I've got something, he transfers the responsibility to others. Guru gives him service and he delegates it without personal involvement. Okay, let them do it. I'm not interested. Such people, they want position but no sacrifice. They want recognition but no labor. They want to use others to maintain their own image. They're prekshika, prekshata. Like a devotee receives a responsibility, but he doesn't want to put any efforts. He pushes all his works to juniors. They are there, right? I am a senior disciple now. In ISKCON, we have two kinds of seniors. One who are senior by devotion, by seva, and the others who have seen years.
Yes.
Seniors. They're also seniors, right? So don't avoid effort. Don't push work to others. Real leadership means personal example, personal sacrifice, personal accountability. Uh, Krishna himself was driving Arjuna's chariot. So true greatness is in serving, not just passing it on. So a genuine disciple is steady like the earth. He's soft like butter. Uh, he's obedient like a faithful servant. He's enthusiastic like a warrior. And he's very humble like a grass. And he completely dependable like a true friend. So such disciples, they think my life is meant for service, not that how much can I serve. So these are some of the symptoms of a good disciple, which we discussed today. And I hope it was useful. Um, we could have expanded on each, but maybe sometime we can have 6 session course on 6 types of disciples. Then we can go in detail. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. We are on time.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhu. That was really wonderful. And just wanted to see if any devotees have any one or two quick questions. Yeah, so it's Zoom link, it will not cut off. So don't worry about that. We have time. But if anyone would like to ask one or two questions, you're more than welcome to do so. Yes, Madhukmar Prabhu.
Adil Krishna Prabhu, Dhanush Pranam Jai. Thank you for the session. Very quick one. Thanks for highlighting the 6 types of uh, when we spend some years and become seniors, kind of devotees. How do we away from the pitfall of becoming, for example, arrow-like, knowingly, unknowingly saying words which are not pleasing, and also at the same time, if we see people who are constantly engaging in such practices, knowingly, unknowingly saying words to other devotees which are not, how do we encourage them not to do so?
Okay. So thank you for a nice question, Prabhu. So first of all, okay, there are two parts to your question. One is how we can avoid being an arrow-like disciple. Second is if we see others, then how should we correct them? First thing is we should focus on first part first. That we should not become. Because then you will set a very good example for those who are doing that. So how we can avoid being a arrow-like disciple? First of all, we should see to it that our tongue, control the tongue. That's the first thing we should do. How we speak. Am I very harsh? Do people get disturbed? Do people get hurt when I speak? So how I can control? So first of all, start speaking with compassion. Start speaking with a reason when you're speaking to someone. And whether harsh or no, that's a later part. But do you have a compassion? Are you speaking to someone to correct? Are you speaking to someone to improve his spiritual life, or you are just speaking because of your ego, because you want to be a big personality, or you want to show that I'm the controller? Like Prabhupada's father, when he was chastising Prabhupada was a young boy that time. So when a small kid, so he used to chastise and he used to say that, I'm chastising you because if I don't, then I'll not be performing the duty of a father. So he was not chastising because, okay, I'm your father, how dare you not listen to me? He was chastising, considering it as a service. So, number one, the words used to be, always remember the shloka from Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna says the austerity of speech. So he says 5 things in that. Do you know the shloka? Austerity.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Yes. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyam hitam chayat swadhyaya bhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapa uchyate. So we should control our tongue by these at least. That means anudvegakaram vakyam. Don't speak where people become disturbed, agitated, hurt. Anudvegakaram. Udvega means to agitate others. And anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyam. Speak which is pleasing to people. Hitam should be beneficial for them. Not that you're just going on speaking. So that is why first thing is to control our tongue or control our speech. If we are being very harsh, practically come out of it, start speaking. Or if you may say, no, this is my nature, I just speak like this. If people want to be around me, fine. If they don't want to, me get lost. Then it doesn't work. We have to be humble. And this is Bana. And second is, as I said, Bana-like person means disobedience, criticism, arrogance, harsh words. So we should look into it. Am I being any of them? Am I always criticizing? I've seen people, they have somehow the mentality of criticizing. You ask them anything, the first thing comes is a negative part. And then they start speaking whether you can do or no, you cannot. So we should avoid that. And then once we have done it and we see some others doing that, if you have the authority to guide them, like you are a counselor or you are a leader or something, you have the authority, you do that. But that also not in public place, not in front of everyone. It should be done separately, privately, with the intention for his spiritual progress. And if you do not have the authority, then don't correct the person. You may talk to his authorities, or you may leave it for it. It is between him and Krishna. Because without authority, if you try correcting, you'll spoil your relationship with the person. Okay, I hope I answered. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any others? Anyone else has any other questions? Okay, so we'll stop here. Prabhu, thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful session. Really amazing. We're very, very grateful for your wonderful association. Dear devotees, as you are all aware that there are 2 sessions today and tomorrow evening in the temple from 6:30 p.m. onwards. Prabhu will be speaking on the topic of 7 gates of bhakti, 2 evenings today and tomorrow in the temple. And there will be a morning session similar to this, but it will be a Q&A. So come with your questions, and Prabhuji is very expert in answering. I heard yesterday and today the way Prabhuji explained, answered is wonderful. So please do come prepared with your questions tomorrow. Same time, 6 o'clock, same link. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Grace Atul Krishna Prabhu ki jai. I Gaura Premanand. Let's chant one loud Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. you so much.
Thank you. Hare
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.